Hey, Prime, who do you have off your team that you see can play in the National Football League in this year's draft?
We got a couple guys. We got a defensive end that came from Florida Gators. James, I'm forgetting his last name right now because a lot of names are going through my head. And Keith Corbin, a receiver that can flat out play the game, man. These guys can play, but the bulk of our guys that we know are draftable came in with our recruiting class. So they have a couple more years left before they're draft worthy.
Okay. That makes all the sense in the world.
Prime took that job and changed the whole landscape of college football, basically.
Prime, I wanted to ask you, brother. So yesterday I saw a video of Lane Kiffin picking up a transfer in a Rolls Royce, and it was going viral. It was crazy. Is this where the game is today? That people are now starting to see the way you've done it and mimicking that in order to create that pizzazz, that pop around their universities?
Well, the difference is he could pick them up in a Rolls Royce, and they might actually give them the car. We would pick them up in a Rolls Royce, and the guy know that's a rental. That's the difference. It's a rental for us.
It's got to be an enormous advantage for you when you tell a kid you're going to be a two-way star, right? Like, Lane Kiffin can't do that with the same credibility. I love Lane, but that Deion Sanders can do it. And that has clearly affected your program from where I'm sitting.
True. Well, when you have a kid like Travis Hunter, and many of you, not you guys in general, well, why would he sign with Jackson State? I mean, after seeing our spring game, you start to understand, okay, I played two ways. This kid is a two-way player. I know how to handle this kid. I understand his needs, his wants, and his athletic ability, also his conditioning, and what he wants from the game. So it was very apparent of just seeing him and how he moves and how he plays. I don't know if anybody else in the country would have started the kid both ways, but we will. But I'm only going to do that if he's ready and if he's in shape and he's conditioned and he has a grasp on both playbooks, offensively and defensively. And I could only attain that and understand that because I've been there and done that.
Big Brother Prime, speaking of a Swiss Army knife, I am curious to transition to the NFL for a second. What are your thoughts on Deebo Samuel and his situation with the 49ers? Do you believe he should be one of the highest paid wide receivers in the game?
See, what's happening right now, man, is Deebo has a tremendous amount of talent, and he's seeing the bag. He's seeing the bag. He's seeing the grab. He's seeing all these other receivers come up and get their bag. And I don't think some of these youngsters understand it took a little time for these guys. They didn't just come out of college and a couple of years later they got their bag. They had to develop. But the time is now. I don't blame him for going after it and trying to obtain it. But if I'm a GM, I got to take a hard-line approach as well. But I think he should get it. He's earned it. And the time is now. You have a bad year, what you work? His highest value is right now after what he did last season. And he's trying to maximize this moment.
Work your whole life. You have a short little window. Better get the money while it's there. Deion Sanders, Jackson State head coach. Prime prospects. Thanks, Prime.
All right, Prime.
Thank you. Love you, man. Love you guys, all you guys, man. God bless you. And send me recruits.
Sir.
Send me recruits.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.